10 tips for solo travelers. So grab a cup of coffee and a pen and paper, write it down, because next time when you will be traveling solo, this 10 points will help you a lot. Number 1, choose a homestay over hotel. Now this is my personal recommendation because I've been traveling alone for almost 6-7 years now, and every time I go on a trip, I try to book homestays over hotel. Now first thing is that there's a lot of safety because you will be staying with a homely atmosphere. Next, you get to see the locals more closely, so you live with the locals. So this is another point. Third thing is that it will never make you feel like you're alone away from home because you are already in a home, maybe of someone else's. But homestays are much more safer, especially for women travelers like me. So next time you book a ticket for a trip, go for homestay if the option of homestay is available. Number 2, pack less. Yes, this is something which is very important because when you are traveling alone, you are your own responsibility, and lot of baggage will become a big burden in your entire trip. So pack minimalist, pack only things that is very much essentials, like medicines, like your gadgets, emergency cash. These are the things that you need to pack. Number 3, act like you already know the place and be confident. Now when you travel alone, there's a lot of time you can be manipulated by travel operators, by transport people, and if you act pretty confident as if like you've already visited that place, there's a less chance that you'll get manipulated. And there are a lot of people who roam around with different motives. So if you're confident, if you be like, I know this place, I know this place so well, there's a less chance that you get manipulated and you are safe at the same time. Tip number 4, the rule of 3. Now what is this rule of 3? Ask at least 3% about one direction. This means if you're looking for a direction, if you're looking for a location, then at least ask 3 local people or 3 random people. Now out of the 3, if you find 2 people giving you the same direction, go for that. If you ask only one person, he or she might not be, much well known about that place. They might, give you wrong information. So always check with 3 people, and whatever 2 people is gonna say, choose that. Tip number 5, arrive at daytimes. When you arrive at daytimes, the availability of accommodation, transportation, and even people around you will be sufficient. So even if you are lost, even if you have no idea where to go, where to stay, there will be availability in daytimes. And also if you reach somewhere where there is mountains, you also have the view, so you do not want one day even to miss the entire scenario where you are traveling. And it is also a safe idea to reach a place. You can travel by any transport during the night time and reach the place in the daytime. This is also a very important point when it comes to safety. Tip number 6, we all carry medical kit when we travel, but there are 3 things that you must have in your medical kit. Number 1, Band-Aid. Number 2, pain relief spray. And number 3, paracetamol. The reason why I have included this point is because these are the only 3 things that is a great help, telling you out of my own experience. Tip number 7, dress like locals. Now I do this every time whenever I travel somewhere, if I had opportunity, is because it gives me the very vibes of that place, and it also helped me to mix up with the people around me. And sometimes if someone wants to manipulate me, someone wants to take advantage of me or something, that dress up, that kind of attitude gives a thing that, oh please, I am a local here, okay, and I know things pretty well, so I have people, I know people, so it's like a camouflage. You mix with people and you're pretty safe and protected. Tip number 8, travel with a budget. Now when you're traveling alone, make sure that you have a set of guidelines, you have a set of outline of the entire expenses that you're gonna do, the important expenses like the traveling, the accommodation, and have an idea that how much money you actually need. Yes, we always keep an extra cash, but it's important to have an idea about the budget that we're gonna spend. Tip number 9. Drink wisely. Now, when you are traveling alone, you are your own responsibility. When we travel alone, we are free to do anything. And in that hush, sometimes we just flow with the stuff, flow with the, moment that we are in, being independent and free. So it's important that you take care of yourself. And when it comes to drinking, and you all know when we drink, sometimes you're out of the world and there's no one to take care of you if you just pass out. So drink wisely. And lastly, tip number 10. Emergency cash pockets. Now this is my personal tip because this is something that my mom has advised me once when I was traveling. What you can do is you can distribute some of your cash in your bag in several pockets. Now where you can have this emergency cash? First, you can put some cash like $500 or $600 on the back cover of your phone. You can put some cash in your makeup kit. You can put some cash on the jeans pocket or a trousers pocket which you're not wearing, which you'll be putting it inside which you'll be carrying in your bag. So put it inside that. Now what happens is sometimes when we travel, there's a lot of risk. You might lose your wallet or, stolen away. We don't know what happens when we travel. So it's important that this emergency cash will act as a survivor. This will help you to go back home and survive in a situation. So emergency cash pockets are very important, and these are the 3 places that I always recommend: back cover of your phone, pockets of your trousers which you're not wearing, and on your makeup kit or on your toiletries kit, or if you have your laundry bag or something, hide it in this kind of places. This tip will surely one day save you. Trust my words. And now, lastly, a bonus tip for all of you. Embrace the journey alone. Because you're free, because you are traveling alone. All the adventure, all the memories that you're gonna take back will only be with you and in your camera. So embrace being alone and embrace the solo journey. And yes, that's how keep traveling. So that's it for today. I hope this 10 tips and the bonus tip will surely help you out someday, especially people who are solo travelers like me. Do leave a comment below if you know any tip about a solo traveling, if you're a solo traveler. And if you find this video helpful, give it a big thumbs up. This will mean a lot to me. And of course, to watch more videos in my channel, press the red subscribe button and the bell button. Do not forget that, so that you never miss a video whenever I upload. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys on my next video. Till then, take care. I love you. Bye-bye.